All right, mate. Let's go to 2002 because I've ruined 2001. So, any guesses on who presented it, or can you remember?
Oh, okay. 2002.
Give you
2002.
some big comedy figures of the time.
Big comedy figures of the
Had a big
time.
sitcom, yeah. Quite topical, actually. One of
Oh,
them's been in
oh,
the news
oh,
recently.
oh. James Corden.
No, they were a bit later, I think. Well,
Um,
they were, yeah.
okay. Big sitcom star.
They were. It's similar to Corden and James Horn. What? Similar to Horn and Corden, but different program basically.
Right.
They wrote a sketch show.
Right. Okay. Hold on. Give me a second.
Did you see the news about Millie Bobby Brown and stuff recently?
Yeah.
It's to do with that as well, kind of.
Right. I'm gonna. Okay. In that case, my final answer is 2002. That it was hosted by Millie Bobby Brown. No, actually, scratch that. Scratch that. It was hosted by Whitney Houston's former husband, Bobby Brown.
Yep, that's where my clue definitely was going. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
uh,
I give up. Who was it?
Matt Lucas and Dave Williams.
Oh,
Because he
oh,
compare, I think Matt
oh,
Lucas
what sitcom did they write?
Little Britain.
It's not a sitcom.
I did say sketch show as well. To be fair.
Oh, I thought, okay. Because
Uh,
otherwise, they would have definitely got it.
fair enough.
All of your other clues pointed to the R&B singer Bobby Brown.
Yeah, fair play. Right. Best new act.
Uh, the Strokes.
Yeah. Band of the year.
The Strokes.
Yeah. Album of the
The Strokes.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now we get to the more difficult ones. Best pop act. There's actually a picture of the Strokes with this person, I think.
Best pop act.
Been around a while at this point.
She is it a she?
Yeah, did I give that away?
2001. Kylie Minogue.
Yeah, played.
Yes.
Best solo artist. Again, been around a while at this point.
Um, been around a while. I remember for a while, and I don't think it was just. I don't think it was this period, and I think I'm actually thinking of the Brit Awards actually. But every year for like best British solo male, they had no one else to pick but Paul Weller. But I don't think it's Paul Weller. I think it's okay. When you say been around for a while, how long?
At this point, about 15 years, I'd say. Or maybe slightly less. They were in a big band that was like big in the early 90s, late 80s, I think. Yeah, probably stick with 15 years.
Okay. And then they became a solo artist. Fuck me, I don't know.
Give you a clue. Chemtrails.
Chemtrails.
It's a
Um,
bit of a conspiracy nut these days, I think.
David Icke.
He did a
Uh,
tour actually. He did a tour just after COVID where he's like he just did it with him and a backing track.
oh, Ian Brown.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I remember that. He did it Pierce O'Brien style. Just turned up and plugged his iPod into into the PA system and just sang over. Yeah, God, that was awful. I can't believe he did that. And it was at Brixton Academy as well.
Jesus.
And he's like, I've seen him live like maybe like 3 times. Um, and he's shit live even with a band.
His
Like
voice is
he
bad,
can't
isn't it? It's just...
apparently like Ian Brown like could only sing in tune when he sang really quietly.
All
So
right.
so on both Stone Roses albums, like his vocals are recorded like really quietly and then just like boosted like absolutely loads, or else
All
he
right.
just can't stay in tune.
Okay. Best video. I mean, I won't put you through that. It's Radiohead, the Pyramid Song. I'm not sure I even know what that
Okay.
song is.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know the song, and the video is like it's like animated, isn't it?
Oh, okay, right.
Yeah,
Best live act.
best live act.
Bit of a legacy act by this point.
How legacy.
um, yeah, they've been around. Oh, I mean, don't know, but at this point, maybe like 20 years.
You too.
Yeah, yeah, played. Outstanding contribution to NME. Is that like a godlike genius before the godlike genius, basically? No, no, it's different. It's a different one.
Standing contribution to NME.
Yeah, so
What would that be like? One of their editors or something?
no, it's a band. It's I'll put you out imagery on this one, but it's the Charlatans, and then
What does that even mean?
I
Outstanding
don't know, yeah,
contribution to NME.
and then they've got the best Radio One session as well. Um, best heavy metal group. Bit of a problematic choice, this one.
Lost Profits.
Yeah. Um, there's some rubbish ones I'll just skip out here. Honorary Carling Awards, so I don't mean much. Yeah, the Philip Paul Radar Awards, so best new band, I guess. One, or kind of best new band.
So it would be like, okay, who are they hyping up apart from in 2001? Who were they like?
See, it's a British band.
It's too early for the Libertines. The Coral?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
nice one. Best hip hop act slash rap act.
Oh, it's not my area of expertise. Give me a clue.
um, it's female.
Female.
Yeah,
Oh, Missy Elliott.
yeah, yeah. Played.
She's probably her and Lil Kim are probably back then. They're the only female hip hop acts I'm aware of.
Oh,
Sure,
okay.
sure there were lots of others.
Well, the next one is best R&B solo act, and it's
Okay,
again, it's a
best
female.
R&B solo act.
No, so just solo act, but she was a solo act, I think. I don't think she's around much longer after this, though.
But is she dead?
Yeah,
Oh, oh, that bird, the girl that died in the helicopter,
yeah, or plane, I think.
a heli, a plane. Then,
One of the
um,
two,
uh, the one R. Kelly was messing with when she was.
yeah. Yeah,
Oh, what's her name? Um,
begins with A.
Amanda.
Good old Mandy. That was Aaliyah.
Oh yeah, okay, Aaliyah.
Best dance act.
Fuck me.
Yeah.
No, the Prodigy.
Nah, what clue can I give you? I don't know anything about them, apart from a few songs. Um, uh, their initials is um, got the same initials as Boris Johnson.
Basement Jacks.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you know like because like Basement Jacks, like I know they started off as just like kind of like this like production duo, and then I remember seeing them like on telly, and they were playing. I think it must have been Glastonbury Festival, and one of them had taken it upon himself to be like kind of be like a front man, and so he was like kind of like dancing around, but because he doesn't really sing many of the songs, he was just kind of like kind of going yeah, yeah, and he was wearing this like ridiculous like lycra top with like what looked like Christmas tree tinsel on it, and I was like, all right, I've got to Google this bloke, and it turns out his dad was a vicar.
End of story. Fair
Yeah.
play. Right, and then what we got the best TV show. What do you reckon? Of 2001.
Mm. Best TV, is it a British TV show?
Yeah,
2001. The Office?
yeah, well played. Godlike Genius Award. I don't even know who these people. Oh, I think one of them's a journalist. He's
Oh,
gone to two people. I think they might both be journalists. So it's a bit weird, but I don't know.
I don't know. My my dad's uncle, so that's my great uncle. He was a journalist for Melody Maker.
All right,
Yeah.
cool.
So I'm gonna go with him.
Fair play. It's Nick, Ken, and Penny Smith.
I think Penny Smith's a
She's the
photographer.
T. Oh, right, okay, all right.
Yeah.
Um,
What makes him a godlike genius?
Must have been around a while at that point, I suppose. He's like 70 odd now, apparently.
Yeah, but so's Trevor McDonald.
Well, and he's godlike, isn't
Not really. I think
he?
he's kind of like, I don't think he's particularly intelligent.
You're making me really want a Coke Zero.
You've got a picture of a can of Coke behind your head. You probably can't see it,
Yeah.
but it
Indie.
doesn't say Coke Zero on it. It says Indie.
I might have to release my own brand of cola.
Yeah,
Indie cola. And then the last one is best single. Yeah, I'll give you a tenner if you get this actually.
best single.
Because
Oh,
this is a bit rogue. I wouldn't have guessed it.
2001 single. Okay, like what genre of music
Well,
is
I'd associate it more with the 90s, this band, I think. They're kind of like, yeah, they're in a, I don't know, somewhat, it's like similar. Is it similar? Kind of similar to like Feeder or Manic Street Preachers, that vibe.
fuck me.
I
Um, Stereophonics.
reckon they played Flying V guitars and stuff like that.
Oh,
Not
okay.
Stereophonics.
Ash.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so what single would they have released in 2001? So that was their, yeah, so their first album was really good. That was 1977, and I loved that album. And then their second album was weird, because they kind of like tried to almost like get on board with like the new metal thing, and it was like weirdly produced, and it was called Nuclear Sounds. And then the third album, which must have been around this time, was Free All Angels, I think. And the big song of that was Burn Baby Burn. Am I
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Superbly introduced as well, to be fair. It's got
Yeah.
to be their biggest song, hasn't it?
Um, I
Might
don't
have a
know.
look on
Like it's
Spotify.
weird you should mention that. It's like me and my wife yesterday, she was like, do you know what I was listening to today at work just randomly? And I was what? She was like, I was just like I was listening to like loads of Ash and Feeder songs, and I was like, what? And so I'm gonna put some on, and like I was like she's like 5 years younger than me, so I was like putting like loads of songs from the first Ash album on. She was like, I've not heard these. Oh, no, 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 their best song is
Oh no, yeah, I've
probably
just realised.
a Life Less Ordinary, or um
It's one on Spotify is way out in front, and it's definitely I overlooked it.
oh,
It's also a good game this to get guessing the top rated songs on Spotify.
mm,
Burn Baby Burn's actually third.
there you go.
Um,
Go on, what's their top song on Spotify?
oh, you'll click yourself, Dave. It's Girl from Mars.
Oh yeah, of course it is. Yeah, no, that is definitely their best song.
And then Shining Light is second.
Oh, I hate that song. I really hate that song.
Fair play. Uh,
Variation of chemical reaction. You're my shining light.